Hi, Todd Bourne here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead. And you can see that conditions across the Arklatex pretty much dry. We still have a few showers here across the northern edge of the Arklatex, which are dissipating as they make their way towards the east, and that process towards decreasing will continue. But we did see some very heavy rain in a few isolated spots last night. Most of the northern sections of the area received at least a half an inch. See these spots of yellow? That's where the radar is indicating more than 2 inches fell. Over southeastern McCurtain County, more than 6 inches likely fell, and we also have seen some very heavy rain of 5 to over 6 inches over the northern sections of Howard County. And again, the heaviest of that rain has since dissipated. Heat is going to be the story for the rest of this Friday and probably Saturday as well. Heat index right now in the basically 100 to almost 110 degree range across most of the area. As you can see, it feels like 106 as I record this in Shreveport. 109 degrees is the current heat index in Marshall. 108 is what it feels like in Mansfield. Overall, the weather pattern features the upper level ridge, which is now closer to the west coast. You do have that ridge expanding to the north. That's going to set up more of a northwesterly flow. And again, this train that we've seen, which has included the northern sections of the area, could shift a bit to the south here as we progress our way through the weekend. But tomorrow still is looking dry. Here's a look at the HRRR model. Again, the scattered showers that we've seen today will continue to pretty much fall apart or move out of the area. More thunderstorms, as they have over the last couple of nights, could develop to our north, and these could move into the northwest edge of the area very late tonight. You can see that decrease in intensity that's indicated with the HRRR, and that decrease will likely continue as the rain tomorrow could make it as far south as I-20, as you'll see here with Futurecast, but not going to cause too many issues. Here's a look at Futurecast from Robbins Toyota, and you can see the storms developing to our north. A little bit further to the southeast, according to Futurecast, by 7 a.m. Again, it's possible before they dissipate that they move as far south as Interstate 20. We will see some afternoon sunshine tomorrow that should warm us into the mid to upper 90s, where we see the clouds hang tough longer, low to middle 90s over the northern sections of the area. And then tomorrow night, you can see everything shifting more to the south, so we could see some more scattered showers develop during the night tomorrow night over the middle of the Arklatex, and this activity could weaken Sunday as it skirts towards the east, but we likely will see more clouds, which could keep highs Sunday in the low to middle 90s over a good chunk of the region. Notice the new development during the afternoon Sunday, which will kind of either move out or wind down as we go through the evening hours Sunday evening. Rainfall potential, don't expect much if you get some, as many locations could stay totally dry. But most of the area that gets rain will see totals that will be less than a quarter of an inch. You can see the swaths of these heavier rains here. That indicates Futurecast areas where Futurecast is showing at least an inch. Keep in mind that could happen anywhere here across, especially the northern half of the Arklatex during the next 48 hours. And of course, heat will be the story here for most of the next 10 days, including tomorrow, as heat index values likely will surpass 105 yet again. That's why we do have a heat advisory that is in place for all of the Arklatex through Saturday. And kind of iffy that we'll see one for Sunday, depending on whether or not the rainfall chances stay as widespread as they're looking they will be. Meantime, the ridge, which is now over the west coast, next week will move right over us. By the middle part of the week, it'll kind of expand across the southern half of the country. We could see 2-3 days where temperatures meet or beat 100 across much of the area. Then that ridge gets pushed back to the west as a trough develops across the eastern half of the country. That will result in a cool down late next week, and especially next weekend. It also will allow for the chance for some rain to return by next weekend. So your forecast looks like this for tonight. Expect a partly cloudy sky. A little bit of rain possible late tonight over the north. You can see the rainfall chances. Nothing in East Texas, Northwest Louisiana. Upwards of 20-30% for late tonight over the northern parts of the region. Lows mainly in the mid to upper 70s. Tomorrow, highs will be in the low to middle 90s across the north, where we will see, again, more clouds and perhaps a better chance for those scattered showers or thunderstorms. Further to the south, just a small chance for some rain, as highs will be in the mid to upper 90s with some triple digits possible over the southern sections of the area. 10-day forecast shows a better chance of rain Sunday, lingering shower or thunderstorm possible Monday. The ridge moves over us close to 100 for much of next week, and then as the ridge breaks down and moves to the west, we will see the chance of rain return next weekend and towards the end of the 10-day period as daytime highs will fall back into the low to middle 90s. So again, it does appear as if another hot day to start the weekend. Not bad, at least as bad for Sunday with a better chance of rain. Then we crank up the heat next week with highs back up possibly into the triple digits.